This vintage wedding dress in need of restoration was donated by Rhonda, and it is a special, unique dress indeed. I'm not always sure what I'm getting myself into when I do these restorations, but I was looking forward to this one. I love it when you guys include custom little letters, and even more so when I get an original picture. Rhonda says her mother-in-law wore this dress in 1954, but the surprise was, as she said, she didn't know it was pink. I have never seen a pink wedding gown before. I've heard of them, but I've never seen one in person. This dress was heavy and stiff. But the tag says, "You too will find happiness in a Martha gown." Something amazing about this dress is it has 2 pieces, which makes this even more unique. The sleeveless gown underneath is absolutely beautiful with the shiny pink satin coming through. Even with the yellowed stained lace, you can still see that vibrant color. The over organza layer is gorgeous. However, I had to be really careful not to tear it. Although the dress itself is in great condition, the lace is brittle, and the organza is at risk of tearing at any minute. So follow along if you'd like to see me restore this 1954 wedding gown. I'm really looking forward to seeing this one completed. Thanks for watching. I'm so excited to share an update with you on this 1954 pink wedding dress restoration. This gown was donated by a follower. She said that it was her mother-in-law's dress, and that up until recently she didn't even know it was pink. And the other unique thing about it is it has 2 layers. First, I do a full evaluation to see what kind of work will need to be done, and this lace was stiff. Meant it was really brittle. And there's a lot of staining. Also, clearly the lace is discolored throughout. One thing I'll note is that with this one, even though it has metal buttons, I won't be removing them because I won't be soaking this as long. After filling the tub with warm water, I put in a couple of scoops of a neutralizing laundry detergent and then stirred it up. We want to make sure that there's nothing sitting on the bottom. Then my favorite part. I love getting to see what it's like putting these dresses in the water for the first time after so long. It's almost like you can hear it just having a sigh of relief. This, though, was a surprise for me. The water, as you can see, very quickly started to change color, and it started to release a smell that was not there before. Things like this can happen for many reasons. Having smokers around the gown, pollution, and all sorts of varying factors that can cause this kind of yellowing. Once I was confident that I had gotten as much out as I could in this water, I drained it. Letting it soak in this would have been useless. When I was lightly squeezing out the water, I found something, and to my surprise, it was a little grain of rice from the original wedding day in 1954. I don't know why, but I love it when that happens. After rinsing the gown with cool water, I filled the tub again and used a stronger detergent. Now comes the hard part. Initially, the dress doesn't need as much hand washing, but when it gets to this stage, that's when it means business. After hand washing it for about 20 to 30 minutes, I got it all nice and settled, and now it sits for 2 hours with hand washing every 20 minutes. Then I'll take it out of the tub and rinse it out. After all of that work, I can still see there's some stains I'm gonna have to individually remove. But you can already see the improvement. And now I'm gonna let the sun try to do its work. Hopefully I can get it just a bit brighter. Stay tuned for more, and thanks for watching. It's time for the final steps with this 1954 wedding dress restoration. I started by flipping the dress inside out and ironing out the heavier wrinkles. This way the hem could be nice and smooth. I noticed while it was out in the sun that there were still some heavy stains. I tackled these individually with a little bit of diluted bleach, a fresh Q-tip, and then used a plastic bag to make sure nothing transferred onto the pink satin underneath. By doing this, I was able to separate the 2 layers and isolate the stain. Now I can go in with the Q-tip and start to work at those individual spots. I do this in a dabbing motion only because I don't want to rub it around and agitate the fabric. After that, I soaked it with water and then pressed everything out between the plastic bag and a paper towel. Voila! And here she is. There was no way I wasn't going to take this one out into the sun. The pink became so vibrant. Now, there was one thing that I took a little bit of my own creative liberty with. I actually really liked it with the scallops flipped down, and it revealed some details. The silhouette on this is just amazing. And then doesn't this turn this into something just epic? It truly looks like the most princessy of princess gowns ever. Plus, the length on this hits perfectly just over the end of the dress. It gives almost a cloud-like effect. Now here it is, styled like the original owner had it, with both the collar and the scallops flipped up. It's pretty impressive to see these side by sides, and I'm shocked at how much more pink this is. I don't know which styling was your favorite, so make sure you let me know in the comments. This was another restoration that was absolutely worth it. The dress is ready and waiting for its second chance now. Thanks for watching!